like you just the way you are, one in a million. But it looks like the barber gave your head a Brazilian.
Run. As day comes and night falls, for the rest of your life will is y'all. And even though life must go on, we still mourn while wishing y'all were home. Who said it? Put in the comment section. Who said it? Thank you. We are here with another ERB. Yeah, I said it. I got right into it. I didn't even want to tease y'all. Yeah. I didn't even want to tease y'all. So I noticed that, there's battles on the Nice Peter, on the ERB channel, but there's also battles on the Nice Peter channel. I don't really be dipping and diving in these as much. You feel me? So today, I decided to dip, dive. Mr. T versus Mr. Rogers. Huh? I'm gonna need y'all to get this to 6,000. Straight up and down. Huh? Straight up and down. I'm gonna need y'all to get that to that. And we're gonna get right into it. I got the Don DeMarco mic, we ready. Let's get it. Yup.
Tries to step the club lane. Call me BA biceps, cause I crush the whole game.
Okay, hold up. Quick with the Rocky reference. We already knew it, huh? Clubber Lang, huh? Clubber Lang actually got rocked, yeah. And we already know, he a BA, a badass with the biceps, you know what I mean? Crush a little. That's that what it is.
Cause I crush the whole game.
Okay, yeah.
Tuesday, Friday, and Little Charlie the Train. And watch me dip their ass in gold and wear them like my neck chain.
Ooh, okay. Hold up. He's saying bring your whole crew, Mr. Rogers. Yeah, I know that little train you hop in and you go into a whole different world. Bring them. I need some ice. We know how Mr. T kept in his neck, ears. He was the original Drippy. He was the original Drippy nigga, yeah. He had the chains on chains on chains. You see like the Ghostface and the Slick Ricks later. And learn from Mr. T, man. Pretty the fool, you know what I mean? All that.
I chuck you with your own sweater sleeves.
Okay.
You couldn't even beat me in the land of make-believe.
Okay, there it is.
Mr. T bag you in the closest cemetery. Nobody's gonna miss you, cause all your friends imaginary.
Oh, it's Mr. T bag you in the closest cemetery. None of your friends gonna miss you cause they're all imaginary. Now, the rhyme was a little weak. Scary, cemetery, imaginary. It goes. I'll take it. But the what you were saying was hidden. Where you was going with it was busting. You feel me? Yeah. The sentiment was hot. It's close to a Don DeMarco. It was the rhyme scheme that kind of got it away from you.
Hi there, neighbor.
All right.
I hope you don't mind if I change my shoes. I'll be rocking sneakers till this battle's over, so I don't get blood from your ugly face on my panty loafers.
Ooh, hold up. Mr. T said I'm coming with a whole new swag on him. I'm coming with a whole new style on him. Huh? He came in with a new flow. He said, hold up. I don't want to get blood from this ugly mug on these pens. You know what I mean? On these little loafs, Dougie. Yeah, man, yeah. I'm Mr. Rogers. I keep it nice, but I flex. Yeah, I flex. What you mean? You see the cardigan, nigga? Yeah. Butter toffee. The cardigan butter toffee. So you know he ain't playing with the penny loafs.
My panty loafers, I like you just the way you are, one in a million. But it looks like the barber gave your head a Brazilian.
Run that back. I need to hear that one more again. I need to hear it again.
But it looks like the barber gave your head a Brazilian. I'm paying a million. But it looks like the barber gave your head a Brazilian.
Don DeMarco, bang, bang. Ish like that, like that, like that. He said, it looks like the barber gave your head a Brazilian. You know what he called you, right? I gave him the Don DeMarco because that's a punch in a punch. Because he said you look like you got, you know, them hairs on your head. That's a bust. And then he called you on top of it. I smell. Is that you, T? That's what he said, man. Yeah, okay. You gonna have to come back. You gonna have to come back. That's disrespect.
I'll pay your neck, Mr. Gold Chains. You got too many. The only gold I keep is on the shelf in Miami.
Mr. T, do you got Emmys? And usually what do I say? I say the flexing bars don't really work, but it works in this battle when you're battling somebody who's a flexer. If you come to a battle, neck full of gold chains, rings on drip, swag on fleet, Balenciagas on the feet, huh? You come out there and somebody can out drip you in a battle? Because all you gonna do is flex. Once they do that, they took your power away. That's what he doing. I'm giving you the strategy. So he say, yeah, all that gold nice, but I'm gonna keep that on my shelf. You know, them the Emmys. Them the Emmys, something light. Yeah.
In Miami, I teach a whole world full of children. I can tell you call yourself T because you're too dumb to spell.
Who you call a dumb fool?
Okay, get him.
Mr. T only needs one letter. Hello? It's for you. Bill Cosby wants his sweater.
Okay. It's a little light, but you know, Bill Cosby wore his sweater. You rocking the Cosby sweater. It's okay, I get it. It's not really the Cosby sweater, but I feel what he's saying. I feel what you're saying. You gotta come a little harder than that, though. I think he ready for the schmo.
You a 40-year-old virgin in a dumpy ass house. I get Hannibal, murder, hand face to stomp you out.
Okay, so he getting the A-team. He said he got a squad on him. Yeah, he got a squad on him.
To stomp you out. The only pussycat you've ever seen. His own Henrietta, sucker. And your Mr. McFeely delivers a lot more than letters.
Was there any evidence to that? If there was evidence to that Mr. McFeely was doing anything like that, and name Mr. McFeely, first of all, that's gonna be we're gonna do ERB history today, guys. ERB history. Put it in the comment section. You witness history today. This is gonna be a DeMarco for the future. I'm gonna give him the Don now. I'm going to save the DeMarco for one, because it's a Don regardless. It's a Don DeMarco if there's some real anything tied to it. If not, then it's just a Don. But I'm going to give you my Don. Let me find out. Then that's the Don DeMarc.
So before you come to battle with your PBS crap, how about I call up CPS about them kids on your lap?
Don DeMarco, bang, bang. There it is. Yup. Run it back. That was dirty. Yup.
PBS crap. How about I call up CPS about them kids on your lap? Ooh.
Watch what you say. Kids love me more than lunch. I'm not the one with my face on some white ass Captain Crunch. When our things come together, you won't even see it coming. I'll chop you into 4 black dudes and I'll remake Cool Runnings.
I'll chop you into 4 black dudes and I'll make Cool Runnings. Hold on, nigga. What does that punch even mean? Is Mr. T Jamaican? Or are you just saying because he black, you chop him up and then he becomes the niggas from Cool Running? I don't see how those two things connect. If Mr. T's Jamaican, possibly, but that still wouldn't make sense unless he was like openly like super Jamaican. Other than that, it's just, what you trying to say, Mr. Rogers? The fuck you trying to say, little nigga? Huh? Yeah, hold up. Don't make me take away your Don DeMarco.
I'll say this once, Lawrence. I hope it's understood. Get right back in your van. Get the fuck out of my neighborhood.
Hold on! Hold down! Go us hard!
Okay. Now let's get into it. Who won that one? I'm going to keep it a buck. Mr. T put up a hell of a fight at the end. His last round was by far his best. But that being said, I got to say it. He kind of came late to the show. I think his first round Mr. Rogers first and second. That's a hilarious sentence. Mr. Rogers first and second was, I think, too much for his. Even though his last, it was very. That's the problem when you battle and you very one round heavy. You load up all your stuff in one round. You're gambling that person doesn't have one other round that beats that. And all they really need is once they have a whole round that beats the one round you loaded your stuff in is half a round. They just need a half a round of hot stuff, and they got a round and a half to your one. So I'm gonna have to say that. But I do think maybe if it would have kept coming, because I also feel like Mr. Rogers' last round was his weakest, and I felt like he was running out of steam. And I feel like if it would have kept going, T might have came back in that. But hey, put it in the comment section who you think won in the comment section. Yeah, I said comment section twice. And I got I'm planning to do a cypher with some dudes that I rock with on YouTube. You guys are going to rock with it. It's basically a lot of people that you guys have been asking me to work with and stuff like that. So I decided to get them all together. If you can guess who some of the people are, put in the comment section. If you watch this all the way to the end, put Yajirobe in the comment section. Good luck spelling that.